Hey guys, HuzzyGames bringing you another video. Welcome back to the main account, playing Malz, and it was a bit of a weird situation at the end of Champ Select. It was the servers aren't working, your game's going to be delayed, and we waited a good 2 minutes or maybe even longer, and then eventually the game clicked in. So very weird. I'm against a Diana mid, which is a bit odd.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Yeah, very peculiar. Don't really like, again, she's going to go tank Diana, so I'm going to have to, like, well, the funny thing is I'm actually quite hopefully good against a Diana as Malz, because my build naturally burns tanks. And then it's Dark Harvest Gragas, which is also really, really weird. Yeah, Rakans are getting really popular. The Varus has said he's going Lethality Varus, which I genuinely think is just weaker than straight up crit. Have we got even movement speed? I genuinely think we have even movement speed then. I was not catching up at all. That was quite funny. So she's even gone Doran's Shield. Again, they still haven't really, I would say, fixed Diana. You can build so tacky on that champion and still kill most of the champions in League without much effort at all. Oh, she has more movement speed than me. I've got 335. She's got 345. Oh, that went over. Nice. I will say I've got Arcane Comet. Normally I go Summon Airy. I did not mean to go Arcane Comet. But to be honest, it's alright. The reason why Summon Airy is so good, by the way, from my knowledge on Malz, is because technically, I think, if you go Summon Airy and you've got your dots on a target, if then, while your dot is active, it can proc Summon Airy again, and then I think it then obviously reprocs some of your dot damage. So it's kind of like an insane loop. What? Kale just killed Lee? That's absolutely shockingly bad. Like, genuinely, that is... She already didn't have flash, and then she ends up with first blood on a Lee Sin. They must have misplayed that really badly. That's, going to be honest, a little bit worrying. A little bit worried about that Lee Sin already. To be fair, people have said that Kale isn't actually really weak in the early game. If you just actually auto-attack, then she's not weak at all. Don't even try, guys. You're 2v3. Oh, they're trying it. Gragas is going to return, and then Lee Sin might die. We'll have to use flash. Fiesta, baby. Ooh. Hey, Chief Blobfish with 5 gifty subs. Thank you so much. Appreciate it massively. Thank you guys so much for helping us. Well, I just was like helping us get back to the happy number, but the number has gone down again. Again, obviously the number does go up and down. Some people have always been a little bit confused by it, but obviously that is our current subscriber number. So like 30 days ago, if someone gifts 5 subs, in 30 days time, those 5 subs run out. Yeah, this Lee Sin seems to be very bad, by the way, which is not a good thing for us. So yeah, that's basically why it's kind of always rolling up and down, in essence. So Shen did get a solo kill. Again, Shen should beat a kill in the early game. She just isn't as weak as people think she is. I think the Rakan is already tilted, which is a bad sign. Lee Sin needs to go first. There you go. God, they misplayed it again. This Lee Sin. Oh my god, he keeps misplaying it. Oy. Deathwing. How's it going? 18 months tier 1. I went Malz, by the way, this game because I really didn't know who I was against. They had a Gragas, Kale, and Diana, and it's like, what? Just not really sure what's going on. Or Lulu mid. We haven't really seen Lulu mid for a few years, to be honest. It was a thing at one stage. Lulu top was also a thing. Was she basing then, or was she just standing in a bush? Not really sure.
An enemy has been slain.
That's better.
Shut down.
That's better. I need to go back. He's staying. Run Malz. I'm not going to have full mana, but should be fine. I've got Lost Chapter now, so I'll have the mana regen. So with that name has Blade, they might be a Kale one trick. Only level 4. The Jinx doesn't seem too hot of farming, which is good for us. I didn't jump. Ugh. X/Lee Sin. Oh god, yeah, what the hell? I've never seen that before. That's odd. Probably why he's so weak. Yeah, probably. He's taken the wrong runes. So my ultimate goal here in lane phase is just kind of survive, and I'll actually be really strong against the enemy comp. I just need a few items. Well, 3 items and I'm an absolute beast. The Andre Demonic Riley. He's not doing it. Parasol missed, unfortunately. They got 1 kill, though. To be honest, Gragas should probably have stayed... like, he did a good gank in the early game, and then I don't think he's been there since. Should have continued going bot. That was going well. Oh my god. Timing. Any tips for learning Malzahar? He's pretty well. He's one of League's most basic champions. It's just your decision making needs to be on. So just actively think about when is a good time to ult. And it's not always about you getting a kill. It's about setting up your team. That's kind of the part of Malz that I think a lot of people struggle with. Do you think he's doing this? He might be. I tried. Oop, I did not mean to right click that there. Thought he was doing it, and he was. I don't even know if I should have comboed then, because that reduces my presence in mid lane. Got it. 3 tops. Yeah, the Diana is kind of becoming Katarina. She's realized she's not going to get me at all, so she's having to over roam. He missed. This is really bad. Dude, these players... Oh my god, this Lee Sin. He's so terrible. He just needs to stop actively trying to do what he's doing. He just needs to calm down his play. When you're having this such a bad game mechanically, just stop trying to play mechanically. Because he is really costing us this game. It's okay to have bad games, everyone does, but you need to recognize when you're having one and adjust your play accordingly. Don't always think you can play at your best, because no one can. So close to Leandri, I don't want to go back. Oh, the game's been today? We've played 3, won 2, lost 1, but played actually pretty good in all 3. So overall, not a bad day so far. If we win this game and get 19 LP, we'll get promoted. If we win this game and gain 18 LP, we'll be on 99. But judging how it's kind of going, it doesn't look really great, to be honest. Because this Lee Sin is really bad.
Shut down.
And Shen's losing already to the 1v1 as well. Yeah, this game's not looking too hot. She had flat. Oh my god. She's getting help. Okay. Lol. That was good. My ult got cancelled and I don't even know how. Because I think where I was already Diana ulted, it didn't get polymorph. I don't know. I honestly actually don't really know how that got cancelled. Lulu ult? Thought that already happened, but maybe. Maybe. I can definitely sense there's probably a duo queue happening in this game, though. Which again is why I so want to get back to Master. The game just becomes a better game. And people can't duo. Varus is unfortunately lethality. Which I do think is actually the weaker Varus. Nice. I didn't get my damage initial on the Diana, which I wanted, but because we had 2 people nearby, it didn't really matter. I don't have ult. This Lee Sin is so... Oh my... Wow, he's bad. Okay, that had to be a bot account or something. That is ridiculous how bad that guy is. Like, one bad play, you're like, okay, had a bad play. This whole game, this Lee Sin has played... What? Oh, nice. This whole game, this Lee Sin has just played shocking. Oh my god. That is frighteningly bad. Like, what was his plan even there? I don't even understand what he was trying to do. Oh, God. Again, it is quite tilting to see this level of bad play at this rating bracket. It's always tilting because it's like, it just doesn't make sense. How do people get to this rating when they're that bad? The answer probably is duo queue, but still. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, she's got Merc Treads and a Null Mantle already. That's a bit annoying. Oof. That's a name I've not heard in ages. Someone just said this Lee Sin's the Gripex from Wish.com. What happened to Gripex, man? He was such a good Lee Sin. He was actually quite a nice guy, but then he just kind of disappeared. He'll forever be remembered for his tattoo. You're gonna get a tattoo. Always pay over and well for a tattoo. Do research about the tattoo artist you go to. Or you end up, unfortunately, with a Gripex Lee Sin tattoo. That thing was not great.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Was the tattoo bad? Yeah, it was really bad. It was supposed to be, or is, Muay Thai Lee Sin, but yeah,
Shut down.
it wasn't great. Nice shutdown there. It got like, it was done bad. I don't think it was infected or anything. It was just not very good. The actual art itself was sub tier, you know. Do I still speak to Fi? Very occasionally we have a bit of a catch up. 'Cause, he got married not long ago. Nice. Oh, I didn't expect her to have ult because she died. Damn. I don't know, that was a bad play by me, I guess. I really didn't expect her to have ulti. Because she died in bot lane. I was like, she would have used it then. Maybe she did and it's just a low cooldown. Damn. I thought that was going to be such a sick play as well. Ah. Yeah, it's not great, but I don't have a tattoo, but I've actually always thought when my time is done, or when I'm full-time Huzzy, and like while I'm still actively streaming and stuff, I wouldn't do it. It's only when like my time is officially done, I might get like a tattoo of some kind to like a bit of a nod to the time that I was HuzzyGames, you know? Because believe it or not, in a couple weeks time, it's my 10-year content anniversary. 10 years of doing content. Obviously, well, I have not been, well, I was full-time content creation from 2013 onwards, 2016 onwards, May 2016. Diana is just stupidly overpowered, man. Like, it's just depressing to lose something to Diana because she doesn't have to play well. Her pick is just so stupidly overpowered nowadays. You just build tank. Build tank and just run into people. That's all you do. So annoying. Right, still haven't done anything about it. It's so dumb. This Lee Sin is pinging other people? Bro, you were the whole reason we're behind in the early game. What are you talking about? Some people are just crazy. The whole reason that the enemy team is stronger than they should be is this Lee Sin. Like what? Half health. Hey, Alpha. If that's a kill, that could be Baron. If they kill Kale, it definitely is Baron. They're going too hard for it. I honestly think we could have done Baron. I just missed my Q then, didn't I? Oh, Baron. So realistically, if we just protect the Varus, we should win this game. Slowed them both. No! That's the nice thing with Malz. You can just say no. We still have Shen ult. Oh, wait, Shen's here. Why is he here? This is the part that you don't actually want Shen really to be here. Because we're not really having that. Well, I mean, it's okay. We could just be gaining more on side lane. Do I like Hogwarts so far? Dude, it's one of the best games I think I've ever played. Like, I've always said I'm a massive Harry Potter fan. Always have been. Read all the books. Went to all the films. I grew up with it, you know. Like, you know, the main cast are only a year or two out of how old I am. So I literally grew up with them in a way. And I played all the Harry Potter games. You know, even there's one on the Game Boy that I vaguely remember that I don't know what one it was, but like I remember how that game starts. So you have to go and buy school supplies and stuff like that. And I've played all of practically the ones that were available to me when I, you know, if I had the right console, and it is the ultimate version that I could ever ask for. And obviously, it's not a Harry Potter game; it's just in that world. It's 100 years before Harry Potter. But Kale's top. They're trying to go for a sneaky kill on me. Yeah, I even played the PS1 games with when Hagrid had the biggest, flattest face. Like, it was such bad, but it was of its time. But like, dude, it's probably one of the best games I've ever played. Graphically, it's insane. The gameplay is really fun. Like, oh, it's not perfect, but it is really good. Would I stream it? Oh, we did actually stream it over the weekend. Kale is my prio target, if that isn't obvious. Yeah, if I had to give it a rating, I'd give it 9 out of 10. That is legit what I would probably give it right now. Alright, we kind of just started running over the enemy team. When a grouping situation is like, the Kale was scary, but when I can just lock down the Kale, she becomes a lot less scary. Diana's split pushing, which is just stupid. And Gragas has gone squishy full AP, so he just gets one shot. So in a grouping situation, hilariously, the enemy team have kind of played into... Nice. Perfect Varus ult into a silence. Couldn't do a single thing. Love it. Silence. Into a K. Oh, into the... Look at the C. Oh, that was insane teamwork. Double silence into Rakan knock-up into damage. They couldn't do literally anything. Hey, Big Peach. I haven't seen you in ages. How are you doing? All right. Now, here's the thing. How much LP am I gaining? If I gain 18, we're on 99 LP. If we gain 19, we're promoted. Oh, boy. 17? Hello? All right. I'm going to give it to the Varus because he actually played really well. Yeah, the Varus surprised me with how well he did too. But the enemy team also played into it. Like, if that guy went tank Gragas, I think it would be more effective against Varus. Here we go. Please. Oh my god. Why does this happen to me? I made my mistakes. Got nowhere to run. Life goes on. I'm fading away. Oh my god, are you serious? Whoa, 30,000 damage. Nice. 99 again. Ah! So yeah, Diana actually ended up doing quite bad. Even though, again, that pick is stupid. Like, Riot are way too biased towards, like, tank Diana that still does 1 million damage. Like, she only had 1 damage item and still was dealing decent damage. That is just stupid. They really need to, like, again, how they fix that, because some people are like, how would you fix it? You have to nerf base damage, improve scaling, improve ratios, so it forces you to build AP. If her base damage is too high that she can build tank and still does damage, that's the fix. Nerf base damage, buff scaling damage. So this game was a Diamond 1 game, just straight up. Everybody was Diamond 1 apart from a few exceptions. The Diana, looking, I would guess, 75 LP usually is an indication they just got demoted. And then Gragas was Diamond 2. Everybody else, though, was Diamond 1. That would put Varus in promotion to Master. So good luck for that guy. He played well. He is a Draven main. So I guess Varus is his backup. Yeah, just a nice game of Shen. A nice game of Malz. I didn't know what I was against, so I just picked Malz because I didn't know if I was against a Gragas, a Diana, or a Kayle. It could have been against all three, so just go something safe. And she doesn't play Jinx. But there we go. We will take that happily. If you guys did enjoy, do throw a like on it. Wish me luck for the next game. I need 1 LP. 1 LP for a game. It's going to be like the hardest game, 50-minute game for 1 LP. But anyway, this is it. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.